Hello, I am live and I forgot to go live at 2:30 and it's almost it's about 3:15 here on Monday, February 3rd. Um, anyway, I'm live and yeah, it just dawned on me. I have had so much going on. um, as my kid had his birthday party over the weekend and everything. It's been pretty crazy. So yeah, I almost forgot. Anyway, here I am. For anyone who wants to uh, have have a writing sprint, that would yeah. I dropped my pencil. Here we go. So anyway, like I said, here I am. Yeah. So, and also today is actually my husband's birthday. So happy birthday, Kevin. So yeah, here I am. I'm live. And for anybody who wants to join me, so yeah, just come on, come on. Oh boy, come on in. Oh boy, silly me. Somehow I neglected to remember. But anyway, here I am. So, and the funny thing is, I was actually doing some planning earlier today, but not for that. Oh well, that's okay. And I was working on a beta read that I have to finish up and some things. So I will hang out here and see if anybody wants to join me for a sprint, or two or three. So yeah, I'll just hang out here. So let's see. Let's see here. So let me just see. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put it on. Um, let me put it on here somewhere. Finish what I was doing here. So, let's see. Let's see here. I'm just going to peek in the StreamYard real quick. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Nick and Firefly. I'm okay. It just dawned on me. I'm scheduled to be here, so I'm here. So, but I'm okay. I'm recovering from my kid's birthday party, which was over the weekend. So that's what's going on. and I was working on some planning things for my editing business, and just a variety of things. Just working in my planner today, after working on cleaning this wreck of an apartment because we were so busy over the weekend. Yes, it was. It was so much fun. It was chilly. By Florida standards, it was pretty chilly outside because we always have it at a park. So, it was pretty chilly for Florida standards. It was like, it was in the 50s and the breeze was blowing. So, but we had chili and hot dogs. So, it was like cold weather food, so. So it was great. It was great. He wanted an outer space theme. So he and I made these decorations, and I gave him some related art for part of his birthday, and all that. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. And I did post a little bit, not much, on my I think it just went to my regular Facebook page. Some of his party and some of the things we did over the weekend, like taking him to dinner on Friday, which was his real birthday. So stuff like that. So that's what's happening. Oh boy. So that's what's going on. We have a lot of things going on. Trying to do some cleaning and straightening and packing because we're moving the weekend of March 1st. So I'm just kind of trying to get things organized and stuff like that. So that's what's going on. What's going on with you? How are your kids? I think you homeschool them all. Is that true? I guess I could show these things on screen. Why not? Wow, that I bet that's challenging, and yet a lot of fun. I can also see how that could be a lot of fun because kids are cute. And talking to kids, I've always loved talking to kids. I've always loved being around kids and whatever. And I thought I wanted to be a teacher when I was young. Well, I did. I wanted to be a teacher when I was young. Even when I was like in kindergarten or something, I wanted to be a teacher because I thought that would be a lot of fun and whatever. And that was one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid, was to play school. And I was like kindergarten and, probably 4, 5, 6 years old. I still love to play teacher and play school. And oh my gosh, I had a Barbie that had books, had like high school books, I guess. That's right. Oh my gosh. It's funny the things you remember, isn't it? Little things like that, like the specific toys you had when you were a kid. I remember some things and some little, especially the little Barbie things, because there was always so much detail that they would put into all that stuff. That way you're only responsible for your own kids. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I have a friend. I have a writer friend who is she homeschools her kids, um, and she's also a writer and an artist actually. So let me go ahead and just go ahead and hide that. Yeah, and she's a writer and an artist and and a homeschool mom. But she I know that there's a lot involved in homeschooling. I'm glad you had a successful day. At one point, I wanted to be a special needs teacher. But I had a couple of, let's just say I had a couple classes that were sort of, I guess you would have called them LD. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, I know how hard it is when my son is home from school and trying to fit in a few things here and there. It's hard. To juggle things. I definitely have to, for the most part, but that's me. I need the quiet in order to do other things. So concentrate and stuff. Yeah, that's me. Hey, do you want to? I was just gonna say, do you want to see if anybody else shows up? I have another viewer. That can't be me. Oh, hello. Hi, Cachet. Well, I have two viewers, so that's something. How's it going? I'm a little dehydrated. I'm just gonna go grab some, grab something. I need something for my lips. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just need it. Something on my lips. But if I'm dehydrated, maybe I should have a drink of water. Excuse me. So, So where are you guys from, by the way? I'm like I say, I'm down here in Florida, in the Tampa Bay area, and it's been pretty chilly these last few days. I mean, if the high remains in the 50s, that's saying something. And that was yesterday, and it was my son's birthday party. So let me see if I can bring this light a little closer to. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Okay, my lamp is not very functional. Let's try that. A little bit more light. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Naked Firefly, North Carolina. Oh, okay. That's right. I remember that now. I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay. And you're in Oklahoma. So yeah, I'm in Tampa Bay, Florida, and if uh, um, Naked Firefly, I don't remember your real name, but if you've ever seen the movie Dolphin Tale, which was based on a true story, Winter the dolphin lives like probably about 30 minutes away from me in Clearwater, and I'm not far from there. So that's where I'm at. I'm in West Central Florida. So I'm in Pinellas County, and I'm in the same county where Winter the dolphin lives in Clearwater. So not too far from the beaches here in Tampa Bay. Oops, and then my very old lamp is. I need to get a new lamp. That's what I need. It does some weird things. But at least it's a little bit more light. So I'm so that actually Naked Firefly, my let me think, my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, lived in Germany for a little while her husband was stationed. Yeah, he was stationed there. So um Naked Firefly, what were you on about? Oh, um, maybe Winter the Dolphin. Winter the dolphin with the prosthetic tail, lives about 30 minutes away. We went there once at uh, that aquarium that's in Clearwater. From 10 years ago. Oh, now I'm seeing all your comments. Yeah, I've always loved dolphins. I've always loved animals, and a lot of um, what was I going to say? I love animals, and years ago I thought I wanted to be a marine biologist. At one point, I did. At one point, when I was in high school, but I was trying to decide what I wanted to do when I was in high school. Had a hard time deciding, apparently. At one point, I wanted to work with animals. I wanted to be a teacher. All the things, as they say. My son loves dolphins. My son loves all kinds of animals too. He's got a lot of interests. For a kid that's on the autism spectrum, he has a lot of interests, so it's not bad. Excuse me. Oh boy, I'm tired. I think I kind of hit the wall a little bit ago, and that's what caused me to forget to do my live. Speaking of which, if you two want to do a sprint, you can. I can pull that up. I could do a search. Go ahead and search for a timer. Let's see. Like say 15 minutes tends to work. Silent though. Here we go. Go ahead and do that. Ooh, excuse me. Just let me know what you guys want to do, because I can stream out here. But I do have you guys. And let me know what you want to do. My husband and I might go out for dinner tonight or something. Yes, Brent. Oh, okay. Okay, Kashay. We might go out for dinner tonight because it's my husband's birthday today. His dad's birthday was yesterday, and then Kyle, my kid's birthday, was Friday. So anyway, we can talk about that later. Oh, and I need to stop missing with my hair. Sorry. Okay, let me go ahead and grab one here. Which let's do this silent timer. Oh, how about this? That rainbow one tends to be good. There, I've got it paused. And then let me put it on super quick here. Let's see here. Let's see. Do this. Split screen here. Share screen. Share. Here it is. Let's see if that worked. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. Now, are you guys ready? Let me know when you're ready. And then I can probably move some things around here. That's not bad. You guys ready? You can go ahead and get started. Oh boy. Or I could just go ahead and do it. And yeah, since you guys want to. It's all set up. So I guess I'll do it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Check this out. Okay. Hello, Key. And how did that go? Did that go all right, Naked Firefly? Did that go okay for you? And and yeah, do you think I said hi, Key? Yeah, love that hallucinations bit. How did that go? How did that go? Yeah, how did that go, Naked Firefly? And oh, oh, great. That's great, Cachet. Um, Naked Firefly, did you get anything done? I got a little bit done myself. Excuse me. I was able to concentrate a bit and work on my oh, great, great, good, 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 good. So you did get did some more beta reading. So I'm getting to be almost done with this beta read. Edited, okay. Edited your own work, Key? What? That was me earlier because I almost forgot about my stream. I was having a slow morning. Yeah, I had a pretty slow morning. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. It sounds like Firefly and I have been pretty busy. I've been trying to recover from the weekend, straightening and stuff, and trying to put things away that we used for the kids' birthday party. So just kind of putting things away, and I was. I'm actually. I wanted to because I made my kid. I made a birthday card for him, and that went pretty well. And I'm kind of wanting to make one for my husband. Um, since I have a lot of paper crafting items, so because that's something I've been doing the last couple of years. I also sometimes sell handmade cards, so that's one of the things that it's sort of a side business kind of. I've been to arts and crafts events and also when I go to this con I started attending several years ago now, about 6 years ago, I started contributing to their art show a couple years ago. And so last year I brought a bunch of cards with me to see if I could sell. Well, that's actually, I did sell a couple things, but so that was okay. And so anyway, so I might was thinking of making my husband a card. I had a black basic, a black card base that to do something with, because he's a big hockey fan. So I might do that. If I do another sprint, I might do that actually, because I'd like to get that done if I do it. So one of the things I was looking up today, by the way, was viewpoint, because I in part of my project that I'm working on, which is a beta read. Something came up with point of view, and I was trying to figure out, because I know how I've been, I know how I tend to do point of view. I know it does vary, and there's even with anyway, there's a lot of not attitudes, but there are a lot of approaches people can take with point of view. And so that's a huge topic that I'm interested in. And I wonder if anybody would like me to do a video one of these days about point of view. Would anybody be interested in that? What does everybody think? First, what is it? First person, third person, and then you got the omniscient thing going on, where it's first omniscient or third omniscient, and then of course, and then you have what's called deep point of view, POV. And all of the specifics. I don't know if anybody would be. That's a great idea, Key. That's interesting. That's an interesting approach, and that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. So what do you do for what do you call it? Internal dialogue. What do you do for thoughts then? Do you use italics? For the most part, inter, internal internal dialogue. When you have a specific thought, for the most part, it's done in italics these days. What are your thoughts on that? 'Cause, um, that's something I've been studying a lot, because I tend to write as deep as I possibly can. That way, you don't need at all that he thought, she thought. You don't need. There's other things you don't even need when you go super deep. Um, you don't even need all. You don't need any of that stuff. And you only need italics when it's a very specific. It sounds kind of like you're talking out loud. Right, exactly. I agree. I completely agree, Key. I'm doing that as much as I possibly can. I completely agree. Let me highlight these two things super quick. That. And then that. Yes. I mean, I agree. A lot of internal thought isn't. It's not always in words, and that's when putting it into the narrative is good. It's a really good thing to do, you know. Yes, and then also the thing about he remembered, or like impressions of things, like let's see if I can find that. Um, let's see. Um, I'm trying to find something in my current. Like something you could say they wanted to do something they wanted to do. She wanted a place to spread out all her things. You know, that doesn't need to be in thought at all. I mean, in italics at all, or unless you have something like right. Um, maybe it did help. I would italicize that. Something like that. My mind. Oh, you mean that you would, or his mind? Yeah, Key. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I agree. And I've been trying to talk to my critique group that I run. Trying to talk. I try to communicate that sort of thing to them as much as I can. And, we end up talking a lot about this sort of thing, or about even things like dialogue tags, and when you really need them, when you don't, and that kind of stuff. So. But I agree about that. Your sentence there. Oh, excuse me. This is you. Here I am getting distracted and looking at all these things here in StreamYard that they have, like banners, branding. Getting distracted. Interesting. I'll have to play with some of these things like banners and things sometime. Branding thing sounds kind of interesting. I'm thinking a lot about branding these days because I want to work on things like that for my editing business and things like that. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Because I'll be having to I will be needing things like new business cards soon because we're moving. So I'll need a new address. Things with new address. My new address on them. So yeah. Anybody else working on other things as well as their say work in progress, their book or whatever they're writing? Are you working on other things at the same time, like branding and things like that? Because I kind of am, because I also have this editing business. So. And I might have to wrap this up early. Instead of at 5 o'clock, I might have to leave in about 20 minutes or so. Huh. Oh, that's interesting, Key. Defensively as well as offensively. Well, that's interesting. I'm moving around because I want to see how I'm actually looking on my channel. Okay, that's interesting because I'm using deep third person. So yes, that I agree with that. Okay, can you tell me what that is, Naked Firefly? To help keep the story structure clear. Interesting, because you have such a well, that makes a lot of sense, Key, because the way you have it set up, that makes a ton of sense. Now, personally, I'm only in third person deep. Am I saying that correctly? Yes, third person deep. Yeah, so I guess I do too in a way because everything is filtered through my main character. Everything. And I really wanted to get to put people in her shoes. Kind of like how Rowling did with Harry Potter. Everything's filtered through this one character. Let me put that up too. You know, so that's what I wanted to do. That was what I'm attempting to do. You know, make it as deep as I possibly can because I really wanted people to get in our head. So. That, again, it makes a lot of sense, Keith. And Naked Firefly, you know, that's a lot in itself. Just the homeschooling, because you have like a good few kids. You have like three or four. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about having multiple main characters. Yeah. I would agree with that. I remember reading some first on my main character and third on everyone else. But seriously, oh, you have 5 kids. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Firefly. So that's a lot to keep track of. Both of you, Key and Naked Firefly. Sorry. Nice and clear, yes. Nice and clear. Nice and clear, Key. You that would take a lot. That would take a lot of time, attention, and patience. Lots of patience. So yes, we definitely give you kudos. Kudos to you. Just writing a novel can take a lot of energy and time and mental preparedness. A lot of scheduling, yes. Yes. Yep. And a lot of doctor's appointments and everything that you need. Everything that you need when you have a kid, you know, times 5. That's you know, that's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of work when you have a kid. So do you have any assistance? Do you have any help, Firefly? I hope you have some sort of support system, because that's, you know, being a parent is challenging. Like I say, it takes time and everything. Oh, and let me know if you guys want to have another sprint, because I might, like I say, I might have to wrap this up in about 15, 20 minutes. So if you want another sprint, we might have to go ahead and do it like now. So let me know. Let me know in the chat, please. Oh, okay. Right. The main character being the focus of everything. I agree. Excuse me as I brush my hair. Let me catch up. I like that, being a nexus of change. I really like that. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and do it then. Let's see. So add that back to the stream. Alrighty. What's that? I'm sorry about that. Okay. I had something pop up on my phone. Here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it going? What did I do? It's not what I wanted, but oh well. It works. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show this one. How did everybody do? I had to do a couple things, pick up a couple of things, and then I needed a potty break. And snowing, huh? What was that? Thursday or Friday? My brother, who lives in North Carolina, it was snowing there, and that was in, well, Gastonia. So they shared a picture of where it was of it snowing there in Gastonia. So my older brother lives in Gastonia. My younger brother lives in Colorado. How did everybody do? I might have to leave in a few minutes. Like I say, I didn't really do much. I just had to do a little cleaning up because I might have to go and meet my son at the bus stop in a couple minutes. If I have to. My husband was going to, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So I'm never exactly sure because because of my husband has to take like an interstate to get home from work. So and it can get pretty backed up. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Sometimes the littlest things can really help. But so I might wrap this up if that's enough. Mm-hmm. Makes a ton of sense. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Firefly. Excuse me. Mm. Yeah, that's a good point, Key. That's a good point. Yeah, that's I'm trying to finish my rough draft and oh, there's my husband calling me, so I'm wondering if I have to go now. 1 second, please. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do I need to go meet him? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sounds like it. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll see you later then. Sounds good. Okay. Love you too. Bye. So no, I don't have to leave right away, by the way. So words are good. I love that. I love that. So yeah, it looks like I don't have to leave. So I'm fine. I can stay if you'd like. Excuse me. Oh, I don't. No. You're not seeing me very close up. No, I don't. My teeth are. I don't like. I don't like. I I don't. I don't. I never thought I had a good smile, but maybe that's just me. I don't have. My teeth are crooked, so I don't. I usually don't smile very much because I don't like my teeth. That's fine. So no, I don't. Oops, I must drop something. Man, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I'm not. I have messed up teeth. They're crooked, and I have a broken tooth, and I need work. My teeth need work. My teeth need a lot of work, and I gotta get my hair cut one of these days. Blah blah blah. Well, thank you. I don't even know why I'm highlighting that. I never used to like how I looked in pictures. I never liked how. I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's the opposite of what you expect because what you see in the mirror is different from what you see in a picture. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I can stop that reminder. Um, I I think you're right. I think everybody has something bad to say about how they look. You know, you're right. I'm going to show that because you're right. Everybody has. There's always something that people don't like about their appearance. You know, honestly, it's true. That, and I like this point too, so I'm going to show this because yeah, you're right. They don't show everything. That's a good point. That's a good point. So, but they do show a lot. I mean, especially if you had a bad day and whatever, it can show. It can show in a picture. But you're right. They don't show everything. They don't show everything. God, I completely agree. I completely agree with that. I'm just gonna put all the things up on the screen, apparently. But I completely agree. For sure. For sure. When I went to see a dentist not too terribly long ago, they said I hide it well at uh, my crooked teeth. I agree. I completely agree. Wow, that's awesome. Golly, that's That's a very good point. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Wow. I really like that. That's awesome. That's an awesome way to put it. For sure. For sure. Sorry, I have this strange. It's my air conditioner in this apartment. This apartment, but you know, we're leaving soon. So. I don't know if you guys can hear this. My air conditioner is making strange noises. Yeah. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh boy, pardon me. I think I am still worn out from the weekend. Oh boy. Very interesting discussion going on here that I really like, actually. Really enjoying it. Okay, thank you. And good night. Good night, Firefly. It was nice seeing you. Maybe one of these days I'll do some filming. I'm hoping to do some filming this week. So who else is here? Oh, really? I really wouldn't know about that, but we were thinking. My husband's dad did like used to install drywall and was involved in home building. They know a little bit about some things in regards to houses and things. And excuse me. Yeah, we were just. I'll have to try and remember that. Do you think that do you think that's true in more cheaply made materials like that, like AC units? Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh. I was just wondering because our apartment is let's just say it's an inexpensive apartment, and you know, I don't think it's the best AC unit in the world. Oh, I must have played that. Oh, that's right. I did see that it. Sorry, it's the. It was just kept going the timer. It's like cats. I guess it's one for kids. I guess color change, British made. I guess color change light. Color change traffic light cats clock. I don't know, but colors within the British spelling. So I don't know. Oh, I know what I can use this for. It came with a box that some of my kids' stuff came in. Came with was like an old card box somebody had used for packaging some like a couple small gifts in. I thought that was a great idea, and I think the bottom of the box got tossed, but I can still use this. I think for like a drawer divider or something. Waste not, want not. Oh, so yeah, it's kind of still straightening a little bit. If I end up going to my critique group, I'll take that, you know, I'll take that point of view book I was looking at earlier. I might still try and see if I can throw together a card for my husband, who's again, his birthday's today. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. It's going to be true in all units, with materials chosen may exacerbate it. Sticky. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Key. Wow, I really didn't know anything about this kind of stuff. So. And when I was growing up, my dad wasn't handy at all. And my husband isn't. He's a little handy, but he doesn't know anything about this stuff. Then again, neither do I. So that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and I guess and a lot of cheaper made things are made with aluminum as opposed to other materials, like say in cars. I know that there's a lot of car parts that are made of aluminum that are lighter weight and they have more issues. I remember that because I had a car years ago. Yeah, my first car. It was a Ford Escort, and it had a lot of issues because it was made so cheaply. I remember somebody saying that to me. Somebody that worked on my car said that to me, and so so I just remember that they would wear out very fast. So yeah. So, let me see if I can try and sketch something. That's very interesting, Key. Maybe I can. My husband is a huge hockey fan. We live in the Tampa Bay area, so maybe I can just, while I'm talking here, I can sketch out a bolt of lightning that's. I can find one point I was looking up at. What? Wow. That's cool, Key. Oh my gosh. No, my mom isn't like that at all. That's awesome. interesting. Oh, it's really interesting, Key. You know, I mean, the very few things I ever made that had to do with jewelry, I didn't really do any soldering or anything like that. But I have bought a few elements here and there, some charms and such. And at one point, I was trying to uh, make some things that had to do with yarn that I also used charms. Um, I'm looking at the comment to talking to you. You talk to the camera. Uh, but I would incorporate charms into it. I was trying to combine those two things. I don't know if it worked. I kind of gave up on it anyway. So wow, wow. Well, learning all of those things must have really helped your self-esteem when you were young. That's awesome. That's really that is really cool. That's really awesome. That's really good. I mean, that's a great thing to learn how to be. You know, where you can take care of yourself. That's really awesome. So I'm trying to make a lightning bolt that's not so Harry Pottery, but more Tampa Bay Lightning. Anybody who's a anybody who's a hockey fan, they would know about that. And I've been to lots of hockey games with my husband and son, um, and I went to them before even met my husband. I've been to some hockey games, even though they can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of noise and it's really bright because there's lots of lights for TV and then they're bouncing off the ice and it's really bright and it's sensory overload, that's for sure. So maybe I know what I'll do. Maybe I can cut that out. That is correct. Where did I put that? Hmm. Can't find it now. I moved it. I had it over here. Question is, where did I put it? Thanks. And sometimes I can sketch, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Symbolic. I think of that too. It is symbolic of warfare. Just watching football last night, um, you know, and I think about that all the time. It is symbolic warfare. I've thought that so many times. To be bloody. That's hilarious. I know rugby can be pretty rough. I've heard of that. My when my younger brother did the soccer thing, he also started getting into rugby, and he learned the various footballs, various rules of the various footballs, so basic stuff anyway. And he was telling me about it. Right, exactly, Key. Here, I'll show these two because yeah, so they know what I'm laughing at. Anybody who wants to watch it on the replay. I completely agree. Oh, my husband and son are here, so I might go ahead and end this if you want. I was supposed to end at 5 o'clock anyway. I don't know if anybody's coming on after me or not. Offhand, I probably should get off in case there was somebody else in OfferTube that wanted to have a stream. I don't know if anybody's starting at 5 or not. But again, I've always thought about that, Key. I especially thought about that last night with that one ad with the kids and jumping over. Oh, it's my husband. Hello. Why my guys are here. Okay. All right, Key. I think you might. Well, there's somebody else on here. This says there's somebody else watching, so I don't know.
Time. Take a bath. We'll go to the bathroom first, and then I'll type for you.
All right. Well, anyway, I will say goodnight to you. Oh, thank you. You too, Key. I'll say hi to him for you. My friend says hi.
Hi.
So, all right. So you too, and if you want to come by next week, next Monday, feel free. And yeah. See you later. Bye. Bye, everybody. Are you still watching? Bye. Bye, Cachet, and good night, and to whomever, and goodbye. And thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll do a quick outro. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit. Let's see. No jokes. Anyway, my maiden name is Dewey, and I am a writer, editor, and sometime artist. And mom. And wrap it up because people are coming in. Let's see what was I going to say. Oh yeah, so I'm a writer, editor, and artist, and I am currently writing smack dab in the middle of writing my first novel. Let's see, I have these live writing sprints on Mondays from 2:30 to 5 o'clock, and I will wrap this up because it's pretty noisy. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.